Well, the 2020 Elite World Champion then of downhill, Camille Balanche from Switzerland. 35 years old now, a few injuries the last few years, but back in 2025 on a new team, and this is her first race on that Yeti.
Yeah, I mean, just really getting back on the bike in December, spending a ton of time, you know, said that Switzerland was, you know, it's too cold. She came over here with Emily to get some training in Queenstown. It's really cool to see her on this Yeti Team Yeti, like you were saying, full downhill race program this year.
Yeah, great to see it. And Cammy saying yesterday, it's a slow build-up to those first World Cup races. 2.7 up at split number 1, though. So Balanche showing her form, Elliot.
Yeah, I mean, as much as Cammy says that she's going to chill, she's a racer through and through. You just see her diving in, staying up high right there.
Yeah. In her second sporting career, was actually a Olympic ice hockey player. There's your current leader, Lisa Bolidou, but it's looking under massive pressure from the woman on track now then. Camille Balanche, former world champion. Linking these turns, carrying great pace through those two steep right and then left.
Yeah, she looked like she got hung up a little bit in that kind of off-camber section. It's really punishing. Lost 0.1 there, but looked like she's kind of back on it in these lower bits.
So Balanche out into the sunshine now. Visibility is going to be difficult, Elliot, in the foresty bits, I think, when the bright sun comes out.
Yeah.
Cleanly over there. Balanche holding that low line there as well. Good pace across here.
Yeah, you kind of, it looked like she was avoiding some of the softer bits of the track. That way she can carry some speed. Getting that high line. Drops down.
Fighting it on the camber there, yeah. Does well to recover.
And that was on purpose. She was trying to shave off a little bit of distance, also taking that high line.
Yeah. So coming down then Balanche just to this last jump now. And Camille Balanche takes the lead by nearly 5 seconds. 3:23.9 is now the time to beat. Louise Ferguson, the last time we raced on this track, it was this woman that won back in 2022 with a massive winning margin of 20 seconds. A bit drier today than it was back then, though. Turns the GoPro on out of the gate.
I love it.
I do.
I mean, we know how talented Louis is, you know, with that Red Bull hardline just recently, one of the only women to be able to get that full run in. Super fit, making her kind of pro debut, I would say, like getting on these factory teams, being able to concentrate purely on racing, on training now.
And back by less than a second. Tries to sneak around the side of those whoops, does it to some effect. But less than a second off Balanche, she's definitely in touch.
Yeah, and just look for her to carry speed through this.
And we know how good she is at jumps, and there's plenty of jumps coming.
So far, I'd say this is looking better than Camille. You could see how much speed she's carrying up those tiny little bumps and things like that.
3 times in the top 10 in the World Cup last year.
Yeah,
woman from Fort William, adopted home now in Queenstown.
So far, so good. That's probably one of the better sections we've seen through there.
Yeah, really quick, I thought, through there as well. Balanche leading at the moment. 0.4 up, though it might not be for much longer, because I feel like this bottom section will really suit Louise Ferguson.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, every section you can make up time in. She has to kind of get her mind on these faster bits now, kind of transition from being precise to now just letting it hang out at the very bottom. Getting up there, taking this high line, looking good so far, drops down just a little bit, getting the rut.
Still holding good pace. Gets steep now, a little stall there. She can't really make any mistakes, just that 0.45 at the last split then. Taking the B line, that's interesting. No, she's all good. Comes back on, it's a wild, it's wild at the end. Oh my goodness, she loses 2 seconds. Out of control down the bottom for Louise Ferguson. Wow. Okay, your fastest qualifier, the last to drop from here in Rotorua, just 20 years old, Jenna Hastings. Won the 11.99 at Whistler last year. The national champion of this country. Huge pressure on her this afternoon, I would say, Elliot.
Yeah, she's been building and building this year, saying that she's felt really, really good, kind of back healthy. She's had a couple of injuries. We know the speed is there.
Won the Air DH earlier this week. But let's see them as you come up to this first bit. Got over that though, just, I think. So important to get cleanly over these jumps. A little bit of wind in the air as well. 2.3 up there.
Oh.
Beautiful line through those whoops.
Yeah, she is, you see, kind of the only woman downsiding all of these jumps. Let's see how she can carry speed through here. Super fast through there, just diving into that rut.
Carrying great speed, yeah, avoiding big compressions. Back online there as well, yeah.
A beautiful run.
So composed and perfect so far it looks then. Next split might be bigger, the gap.
And this is the key to this track. It's the rhythm. You can see her kind of jumping here, jumping there, using the compressions to set up where she needs to.
Not too bad through that left and right either. 4.8 up now then.
Only woman to go high there, setting her up perfect for this huge 60-foot drop.
And this is a massive run for Jenna Hastings when you look at the success of Balanche, World Cup overall winner, world champion as well. Hastings, a junior world champion back in 2022.
So easy. This is exactly the way that you need to ride this track, jumping all the way into the grass.
Got the front wheel over that landing as well. 5.2 up now then for Jenna Hastings. Avoiding any big moments down here. She should do it, Elliot.
Yeah, she's so strong. This is the first time I've seen her ride with this kind of strength. A win in Christchurch. Looking like a win here.
Go staying off the Louise Ferguson line. Last jump then for Jenna Hastings. She goes deep. Hastings takes it. 3:17.6. 6.2 into the green. A massive run. Oh, Jenna Hastings delivers on home soil.
That is amazing.
Brilliant. Absolutely incredible. Under all that pressure today.